Hello, everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to dive into today's topic with you because, honestly, it's completely reshaping how we interact with the digital world. Think about this for a second. We are living in a time where it literally only takes a 3-second audio clip to flawlessly clone a human voice. Wild, right? So today, we're unpacking a phenomenon known as the digital mimic. We're taking a deep dive into the massive, escalating threat of artificial intelligence in the realm of digital fraud. We'll be looking at how sophisticated deepfake technology and AI-driven social engineering are evolving and why this is something every single one of us absolutely needs to understand.
Okay, let's just picture this scenario for a second. Your phone rings. You look down and the caller ID says it's your boss, or maybe a beloved family member. You pick up and you hear their voice. Not kind of like them, but exactly them. The cadence, the tone, even that slight pause they always take before asking a favor, it is flawlessly them. They sound panicked, saying they need money wired immediately, or maybe they need your secure login credentials to fix some massive crisis. Naturally, your instincts scream at you to help. But what if that person on the other end of the line isn't them at all? Actually, what happens when you literally can no longer trust your own eyes and ears? It instantly shatters our foundational trust in digital communications. And the truly terrifying part, it's happening right now.
So that brings us to Section 1, the new frontier of fraud. You see, that scenario we just walked through isn't some clip from a science fiction movie. It is the very real frontier of AI social engineering. Let's look at the actual definition straight from our source material. Deepfake, or AI social engineering, is defined as the deployment of advanced artificial intelligence to manipulate targets. And what makes this so uniquely dangerous is that second half. It makes it incredibly difficult to distinguish authentic media from manipulated media. We're talking about the complete blurring of the line between reality and digital synthesis. The bad actors aren't just trying to trick your logic anymore. They are literally hacking your senses. Let's move on to Section 2. Enter the digital mimic. So who or what is actually pulling off these illusions? Well, just look at the stark contrast between how things used to be and how they are today. Over on the left, we've got traditional social engineering. You know, the days of a supposed foreign prince promising you millions through an email riddled with typos. Those older scams required manual execution. They were just a sheer numbers game, hoping anyone would click a bad link. But look at the right side. We've shifted to the digital mimic. This is automated, highly realistic voice and video synthesis. Criminals are increasingly deploying this sophisticated deepfake tech to create absolutely flawless clones of real people. It's the difference between spotting a poorly written letter from a total stranger and getting a live emotional video call from someone you deeply trust. It is a real game changer. Which leads right into Section 3, automating large-scale scams. We really need to shift gears here because the pace of this threat is just accelerating so rapidly. Bad actors aren't just playing around with this tech. They are building a repeatable, highly dangerous methodology. Here's the precise step-by-step playbook criminals use to deploy these digital mimicry attacks. Step 1, harvest target audio and video. They'll scrape social media, corporate websites, or public appearances just to gather data on a specific individual. Step 2, synthesize deepfake media. They feed all that harvested data into advanced AI models to generate manipulated yet highly realistic voice or video content. And finally, Step 3, deploy automated impersonation. They push this synthesis out to the target's contacts. It is a chillingly efficient 3-step formula for digital fraud. The absolutely crucial point here is the unprecedented impact of this methodology. By automating these deceptive practices, bad actors can conduct scams with a level of precision we've never really seen before. It's no longer just a manual one-off attack, right? This automation allows for large-scale execution. Imagine targeting thousands of employees in an organization at the exact same time, all using the synthesized voice of the CEO. And because the synthesis is so highly realistic, it is incredibly harder for targets to spot the deception. The technology does the heavy lifting, allowing cybercriminals to cast this massive yet highly targeted net. Let's wrap this up with Section 4, the AI cybercrime warning. We really have to slow down for a second and process what this actually means for our digital future. There's a quote directly from the source material that hits the nail on the head. It says, AI-generated voice and video scams are rapidly increasing in sophistication. Think about that. This isn't a static threat. The deepfakes you see today, they're the worst they will ever be. Meaning tomorrow, next week, next month, they're only going to get more seamless, more convincing, and way harder to detect. This represents a rapidly evolving AI-driven cybercrime landscape, and it's a stark warning that demands our immediate vigilance. And that brings us to our final thought for this explainer. In an era of automated digital mimics, is seeing still believing? As AI continues to refine and perfect these deceptive practices, we simply can no longer rely solely on our traditional senses to verify authenticity in the digital world. We've got to adapt, we need to stay informed, and honestly always approach unexpected digital requests, even if they seem to be from a familiar face or voice, with a really healthy dose of verification. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and I will see you next time.